Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El taking my dog out for a walk today, as you can see here. So anyways, wanted to make a video right here about the information. I'm sorry I can't be in the studio right now doing my recording, my home studio. But unfortunately, you guys know how busy I am, so I just wanted to do a quick video here. Wanted to confirm some of the insider information that I got and received from Steam Deck, but also from Nintendo of America. Wanted to make sure that you guys knew about it. So I was supposed to shoot this video last week, but then, obviously I wanted to check on a couple more sources just to confirm it. So anyways, let's get right into it. So guys, so what did I hear? Well, let's just say this. Sony right now, you guys know what happened when they didn't want, they didn't want to do another portable system. They were saying that, how stupid they were when they were saying, there's no market for handheld. All the games are on the phone, which is the stupidest thing they could have done. And basically Nintendo said, okay, so, we're doing our thing here. And, they came out with the Switch and, became a great success and proved these morons wrong. Uh-oh, I see like both of them are like here. So what was so funny is I actually did some research, spoke to my friend and some sources to back it up. And believe it or not, Sony, those little sneaky bastards, they actually joined in on Steam Deck. So a lot of Sony games are going to be coming out for the Steam Deck, which is already funny because technically you're taking Sony games and playing them on the go, which is pretty much like more upper version of the PSP Vita, which they abandoned and of course was one of the most amazing systems in the world. But it was just so funny to see them, how they sneak, like how they're sneaking around because they don't want people to say, haha, gotcha, or whatever. You guys said that you wouldn't do it and then you did it. So what happened is they go ahead and they do this little sneaky thing. So basically on Steam Deck, you're going to be able to have games, Sony games on the go as well. So that's already going to push Nintendo really, really much. Now, I spoke to my friend in Nintendo of America, and he told me due to chip shortages and things that are going on right now, and also the fact that they thought that they could squeeze out more time of the Nintendo Switch OLED, Nintendo Switch revisions, which was the OLED, they felt that they should do it that way, and that way they're going to be they're going to get what they want, what they wanted. My dog is acting crazy today. They're going to get what they wanted. Basically to stretch it out as much as possible, make all the money they possibly can on the system before even releasing another one, because hey, we don't have any we don't have any competition. That's so they thought, and they didn't think much of Steam Deck. And remember, Nintendo of Japan, just like Sega of Japan, they're not of America. Of America usually cares about the whole world at large, where of Japan only cares of the Japanese market, which unfortunately that's what led to Sega's demise, because they didn't listen to their customers overseas, any other country but Japan. And, I explained that more in that video that I made, and how, they double-crossed Sony, and then Sony said, haha, and they came out with the PlayStation 1, and that, well, here we are today. Sega bankrupt and so on and so forth. Nintendo's making the same stupid mistakes again, and that's what they did with the Tegra chip. If you guys remember when I did the first review for the Nintendo Switch when it first came out, I was laughing because everybody knows the Tegra chip had open doors everywhere where you could do all kinds of hacking and basically emulate games and also copy games and do all kinds of copyright things on that. And, all of these things were into play, but they didn't even listen. So they went ahead and did the regular Tegra. And now you're going to see places like GameStop and everybody trying to get you to, to trade in your old Nintendo Switch for the OLED. So they're going to give you like a $200 credit, and then for like $150. This is all part of the enticement plan Nintendo's trying to do to phase out the old system. But how do you phase it out if it's the same hardware? You see how that doesn't make any sense? It's extremely stupid. Now, if Nintendo marketed the OLED like they were supposed to, which most OLEDs could do HDR, But then you have also the burn-in factor. If you guys know, I had a 43-incher OLED monitor, and I told you one of the OLED weaknesses, even though it looks good because you have richer blacks, raised up whites, you know, crushed blacks, more like it, like this filmic look and more realistic to color. When you have these, you know, when you have an OLED, it looks nice, but it's not going to last for long, especially if you leave it on for so long. Now, gaming systems, you're going to leave it on for a very long time. Portable system. So what's the burn-in factor in that? When are we going to start hearing complaints like we did about the drift and about the battery issues and about the bricking that happened? What's going to be next for the OLED? I mean, that's kind of going to make you kind of scratch your head here. I mean, I know I had the PlayStation Vita. I think the original had the OLED, and that's what I had before they went into the LCD model. And even my OLED in the Vita had burn-ins. So what the heck's going to happen with this? So like I said, the Bloomberg market was not lying when they made this. Bloomberg market has nothing to gain by lying. They literally heard the truth, which Nintendo was going to release another system. There's no doubt about it. They were going to release it. If you look at the docking station, it even has vents like where fans should have been there. And I told you, I do a lot of engineering work, so I could tell you based on that literally was the reason they wanted probably a 4K model on a dock and probably full HD on portable. But again, due to chip shortages and due also that they don't have competition, they didn't want to push the envelope, so they came out with an OLED. It's going to be about a year, probably two, but whatever, that they have in mind that they'll probably release another system. I personally think this, you know, that everyone that is a Nintendo fanboy, including myself, but everyone, you know, and I'm not a forgiving fanboy, but I'm saying every one of us should be outraged when they told us Bluetooth wasn't available, and then suddenly they just throw us a little crumbs and say, oh, look, we have an update, and everybody was so excited about it. I'm like, why are you excited? It took them 4 years to do something like a freaking update. Why did they do that? And then you start to put it together, and it's because it's all a marketing scheme. They wanted to come out with a new system that had it, and then in the end they said, well, you know what, we can't do it right now. Let's throw the peasants, you know, us, a little crumb, and we'll just give them, oh, now they can, all of a sudden the Switch could do, you know, Bluetooth. Now they could have marketed the new one and say, well, the new one could do Bluetooth and OLED, all that. But again, Nintendo is extremely stupid. Like I told them even to come out with a Power Glove with today's technology. If you guys remember the Power Glove in the original Nintendo, even that they couldn't do. Even Mario Golf, they couldn't come out with a golf thing, you know, like they did with the Wii or like they did with the tennis, Mario Tennis. They have no idea how to market anything. They're completely clueless in every little thing. So that was the issue with Nintendo, and Nintendo is going to learn a very, very hard lesson right now. I'm not calling the Steam Deck a Nintendo Switch killer, but it pretty much, I have a feeling, will be. If not this version, the next, because I did get my hands on it. I got to say, I absolutely loved it. They had some issues, but they're going to be working on it, so I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to give you guys one news and then they come out with a revision and it's totally something else. Again, I'm not in the business of lying like most of these paid-for reviewers who do 100 videos about the same stupid topic, just worded in a different way. I have a job. I don't need, and I give people the truth. I'm not going to con you guys for a little dime, you know, being thrown my way. So this is the reason why I opened this channel in the first place, as you guys know. And I like to validate everything that I said, and pretty much it's been validated. My buddy in Nintendo of America literally said that to me, that it was validated, but I also checked other sources, and I got to tell you, all my trusted sources said the same thing. They were going to come out with a new system, and they just completely said, forget it, we'll just do a revision. I didn't know this, but I mean, I knew about the chip shortage, but I didn't know that was a factor, but obviously that became a factor, but also their decision that they didn't have anything to lose by making another revision they would sell, and you guys know it did sell well. So the OLED version actually sold well. And like I told you, like if you have the first generation like I did, you're only having like about an hour and a half to an hour battery to an hour and a half battery. So to get that 6-hour bump or 5-hour, 4-hour and a half bump, to you might be worth it. I don't think it's worth $350. I think you guys should hold off on it because I have a feeling next year they're going to make an announcement, or probably even a year after due to the chip shortage. I have no idea. But it's going to be very, very soon, especially when the Steam Deck's going to be coming out. They're going to see that it's going to be called the new PlayStation Portable. If they're going to be releasing PlayStation games on this that are exclusive to PlayStation, like can you imagine Spider-Man and all that stuff that are exclusive to Sony are going to come out for the Steam Deck? That's going to be one hell of a freaking system to get to play on the go. And let's you know, say it the way it is, you know, that's pretty much what Sony is. They perfect they take ideas and perfect the imperfections and make it their own. So I have a feeling that Steam Deck is going to be one hell of a competitor, and it's going to push Nintendo to the limits, which I really do love. And as a Nintendo fanboy, and every Nintendo fan should be really happy about this, because guess what? If they do this, this is going to push Nintendo to new heights, which is what Nintendo needs, a good kick in the pants. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. As always, guys, I work 3 jobs to make this happen. I'm not a paid-for reviewer. I give you guys nothing by honesty. That's what most of these paid-for reviewers are now attacking me, like I really care. I give you guys the absolute truth. I don't do any advertising. It's only word of mouth, and a little bit over a year, and we're almost at 10,000. Before that, I was just here for the sake of being here. But not bad. And it's all about giving information to real people like you and me. And we're both, you know, you guys are offering Patreon services, and I love you guys for it. But I'd rather you guys keep that money. Believe me, I got it. I'd rather you guys keep that money and invest in things that actually make sense, not the Nintendo Switch OLED. But I give you guys real information. You guys are doing the same exact thing. You're helping. We together are giving real information to other people in the community to help them make better informed decisions. So you guys are doing way more than your share, and that's what it is. It's all about sharing information here. So anyways, like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here, be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini-series to unboxings to technology, you know, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting that bell button. As many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.